everyone at Student Body Fitness. This is Bree Isaacs. I'm going to be doing a little yoga flow for you. Make sure to check out studentbodyfitness.com for blogs and other good stuff on fitness, all things fitness. Make sure to grab your t-shirt, Student Body Fitness, on their website. And here we go. I hope you guys enjoy it. I've been pre-recorded, so we're just going to
Hello everybody, it is Yogi Bree. I'm just going to be doing a little flow for all of you. I hope you enjoy it. Let's start laying down soles of the feet together. So, a little relaxing pose. And lay one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Let it all go. 2 more of those. Deep breath in through the nose. Fill up the belly, the ribs, the throat. And exhale out through the mouth. Sigh it out. Last one. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, let it go. And now start to create an Ujjayi breath just by constricting the back of the throat on your exhales, kind of pulling the throat in so the exhale can go longer than the inhale. And try to see if you can keep this breath with you throughout your practice. Helps to keep the body relaxed. And it's a pranayama technique to bring us closer to a meditative state. So we want to be working with that breath as long as we can throughout our practice. Just a couple more breaths here, creating an intention for your practice. Let's just create the intention of relaxation and peace. And of course, if you want to create a different intention, that's always welcome to you as well. And now let's hug the right knee into the chest. Left leg goes out long. Just pull that knee into the chest. If it's not enough of a stretch for you, you can extend the right leg long and up, reaching up with the heel and pulling slightly on the hamstring. Just stretching out that leg and that hip, getting it all warm. And slowly start to bring the right leg across the body, either bent knee or straight leg. And bring the arms out to a T. Look over the opposite shoulder so you're getting a nice spinal twist. And inhale, let's bring the right leg back up. Give it a tight squeeze. Exhale to release. Inhale, pull the left leg in. Right leg goes long. Give it a nice squeeze, option to extend that leg up. And on your next exhale, slowly bring it across to the right side. Arms coming out to a T, looking over the opposite shoulder. Nice spinal twist here, wringing out the spine of toxins. And slowly inhale to bring that leg back to center. And exhale, both legs go long, arms coming up above the head and reaching towards the back of the mat. So stretch the fingertips out. Now let's stretch the heels towards the front of the mat. So we're trying to picture like someone's pulling your body apart in 2 different directions. So really stretch towards the front of the mat and really stretch towards the back of the mat with those fingertips. Good, and let's just relax down here on your exhale. And let's start to work the abs. So as you inhale, bring the upper body up, knees coming into the chest. Exhale, lower down slowly. Belly comes into the ribs. Belly comes into the spine, actually. Ready? Inhale, we're going to lift. Knees come into the chest. Chest comes up. Exhale, lower down slowly. A couple more. Inhale, coming up. Bring the knees and the chest together. Exhale, slowly, slowly lowering down. Last one. Inhale, pull the body up. And let's just drop the heels here. So we're on our sit bones, dropping the heels. Now extend the legs out long. Inhale, arms coming up. Exhale, fold forward from the hips. So you're hinging at the hips. You can either roll forward or maybe you extend the chest up and then exhale to hinge from the hips. That means creating a flat back and then just hinging forward, reaching forward. Good. Each inhale, find some length in the spine. Each exhale, fold forward just a little bit more. And one more of those. Deep inhale to lift the spine up. Exhale to fold. And inhale, rise back up. Now let's bend the knees and make the knees come into basically like a tabletop. So the shins are reaching out, heels are reaching forward, the heels are lifted. And we'll be doing some abs here. So let's keep the chest up, reach up with the chest. Always an option to drop the arms in back of the sit bones if you have some lower back issues. And inhale, just lift the chest a little higher. Maybe you can bring the feet up to create like a V shape with your body. Reaching up with the fingertips. Relax the shoulder blades back and down. Lift up with the chest. And exhale, let's lower the heels. Keep the body where it's at. Inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, lower the heels down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, down. Good. Let's flip the body around and get a couple cat-cows going. So from tabletop, wrists and shoulders are stacked, knees and hips are stacked. Inhale to roll the shoulder blades back and down, lifting the gaze, looking up. Exhale, rounding and curling. Chin comes into the chest, belly comes into the spine. And inhale, rolling up. Chin and chest lift. Extend that heart forward. Exhale to round and curl. Couple more on your own breath. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, rounding and curling. And just really emphasize those movements in the spine. We're really trying to wake up the spine here. Good. Now let's tuck the toes under, send the hips back, downward facing dog. And just start to pedal out your dog. Bend the right knee, bend the left. Wake up the back side of the body. Maybe you want to shift the hips from side to side. Whatever feels good in your down dog, just create some movement. And I like this quote by Osho. He says, don't move the way fear makes you move. Move the way love makes you move. Move the way joy makes you move. So releasing all fear with each exhale. With each inhale, bring in some love and some joy. And just try to move the way that feels. Releasing judgment. Nobody's watching you. And let's settle into the heels, pressing into the palms. Fingertips are spread out wide. Let's inhale, lift high onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees to hover 1 inch above the mat. Inhale, tailbone lifts, straight legs. Exhale, heels go down. 2 more. Inhale, lift high onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees to hover. Inhale, tailbone lifts, straight legs. Exhale, heels go down. Last one. Inhale, lifting high onto the toes. Exhale, lowering the knees. Inhale, tailbone lifts, straight legs. Exhale, heels go down. Let's just come back onto the knees. And flip the legs around. Deep inhale to lift the arms. And exhale to fold. Inhale, coming up, bend the knees, make your way all the way back down onto your back. Good, and now walk the heels as close as they'll go to the sit bones. We're going to take a bridge pose. Whenever you're ready, inhale to lift the hips up. And you can shimmy onto the shoulders. You can grab lightly onto the ankles. Maybe you're just pressing down with the palms. Whatever feels good in your bridge pose. On your next inhale, lift the hips a little bit higher. And exhale to lower all the way down. Good, let's hug the knees into the chest. Small circle right, small circle left. Hug the knees in, tight, tight squeeze. And then just exhale to let the legs go out long in your final Shavasana. Allow the mind to become still, the body to become still. And slowly and gently start to make your way back up to a comfortable seated position. Eyes closed, hands resting at heart center. As you inhale, lift the thumbs up to the third eye, just in between the eyebrows. And as you exhale, bow forward, honoring your practice. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to be your guide. I hope that each and every one of you have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste. Okay, so this is just a little snippet of what I do. I am Yogi Bree, Yogi, Brii, 3 eyes. If you want to connect with me, you can follow me on Instagram. Connect with me on Instagram. It's at Yogi, Yogi, _Bree, Brii. And my website is www.yogibree.com. So that has all of the class information, workshop information, etc., etc. Thank you guys for tuning in. Share this video if you liked it. Namaste. Thank you.